Welcome back to the Stoop football fans. It's your boy Lolo here on another Friday night, coming to you live from the basement in Brooklyn. Not the bib. That's a secret little story, but it is Friday night, and I'm excited to crack one of these bad boys open. Sorry, I showed the brand name. They're not sponsoring us. This is brought to you by this orange circle. Director John, you gonna crack one of these? Oh, that sound on a Friday night. Cheers, man. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. That was awesome, John. You need to be on your own close-up for that one, though, I think. Who's directing this show? Get him on a close-up. Anyway, we are back from our international break and from my little break upstate or wherever the hell that I was. Thank you so much to Mark for filling in last week and for everybody doing the show last week. But I'm back and I'm excited. I feel like I haven't talked about football in so long, and we have Premier League action tomorrow early. I mean, we're talking 12 hours and 28 minutes away from now. We have Manchester City and Liverpool going at it. And any other of the past, I don't know, 5 years or so, this match would have been, final 10, 11 games, Liverpool City. This is it. This is like a title winning match at 7:30 in the morning. And you know what? It almost still is, even though Liverpool aren't in it. City are still chasing Arsenal. They're right behind Arsenal. They're rocking and ready to go. But Liverpool finally coming into their own form, are ready to play spoilers, and we're ready to get a big old gegenpress high five from Jurgen Klopp after he does some business against Manchester City. And I believe that Liverpool are actually going to win that match. Now, yes, that's a lot of Arsenal going, "Oh, I believe they can win. I believe they can win." I actually do, though, because Liverpool, Man City have been they're like our newest big rivalry. They're our newest little rivalry that spun up, not of decades and centuries of hatred and all that, but due to sheer badassedness. These two teams have been badass for the last few seasons, or last 5 seasons or so, and they've been going head to head. And Liverpool took half of the season or more off. Now they're finally starting to play better. They're finally starting to get some tenacity in their game. They're finally starting to see that as terrible as they have been, they could still get top 4. They could still get top 4. It is mind-blowing that they could still get top 4, but Liverpool can still get top 4. So they're not just playing this match as spoilers. They don't want Arsenal to win the league, but they don't want City to win the league. And they need to win their matches. They need to win their matches, and they need to get top 4. I said it when I was on another when I was on a Leeds, Liverpool fan channel at Dave LFC Chats, and I told him I have no fear that Liverpool will end up in the top 4. I think, and I still believe, it will be Arsenal, Manchester City, Manchester United, and Liverpool will be the top 4 this year. But to do that, to make all that happen, this match is key. This match is crucial. Liverpool, every time this season, every time Liverpool have started to get on a run, they have a really good match and then they have a really poor match, a really good match and a really poor match. They play so well and win a couple weeks ago, and then come up against Bournemouth and lose 1-0, like miss a penalty, shit like that. Well, if you hit right away against Manchester City, if you allow Pep to overthink this and play this like a Champions League final, which it might be, I think Liverpool can get something out of this. I think Darwin Núñez might actually even put the ball in the back of the net. I don't know. It's crazy. I know it's crazy. But anyway, and look at that. John's already getting on me. What's up with all the Liverpool talk? Would you rather my opening monologue be all Arsenal or just kind of like backhanded Arsenal over here? But let me get to, as I'm continuing this monologue, I do want to say what's up to all of our loyal Stoop crew fans here. Ping Cushion. I think the very first one was Jimmy. And that was earlier today, as soon as I posted this. And Jimmy, thank you so much for all of your support. Always, always, always. Jimmy Bremner's Ghost is the type of guy that if we don't see him in the comments, there's numerous people texting me going, is Jimmy okay? What's up with Jimmy? Where's Jimmy? And that's the Stoop Crew family that we have here. And I love that. And thank you, Jimmy, for that 10 pounds that you got there. You shipped over to us. We appreciate that immensely. All the support. Pincushion, Ian as well. Love to see you in the comments. You can tell I've had a couple weeks off. I'm a little emotional at all of this. McChronicle, he says, sorry, Leeds about tomorrow in advance. If it gets out of hand, it's strictly business. And yes, it is. And goal differential does matter. So let's rock that out. Bandy Fornoski, good to see you, my man. I hope you are well, and I hope your lovely lady as well. I'm confusing myself now. Ben, Arizona, glad to see you finally got those the programs that we sent you. Big up for that. And thank you for the shout out online as well. McChronicle, Anders. Anders was the second one today. Jimmy got that first comment in today. Scooby D2, great to see you. BxGunner as well. BX. Let's go. Kasun Badika Pereira says, Lolo, thoughts on Leeds versus Wolves? We will get into that. And we will hopefully get into it at the end of the show with a little callback to old school happy hour, because I got some trivia for you guys tonight. So we're going to play a little trivia with maybe the end of the show if we have time. If we don't blabber on around this, but I have a whole category about Leeds Wolves, so I'll let you know that. Scooby D2, he's got his old flat cap on. Yes, I do. Debbie Lewis, very good to see you. Mr. Tom, very good to see you. All you guys, I'm not going to be able to finish my Gramwood Robinson. Italy Jet, good to see you. Did I get everybody, John? I think Mo Master, good to see you as well. Mo Master, I just got to say, I can't wait for you guys to destroy Chelsea in the Champions League. I'm hearing too much from Najee about like this whole season is crap, but we're going to win the Champions League. I just can't. So I just need you, Mo Master, to call you guys up and tell them to take care of Chelsea in the Champions League.
What, were you vaccinated with a phonograph needle or something?
No, I haven't stopped, and I just looked up at the clock and it's 8 minutes, and I'm like, this was just a break in my monologue. I still have like half of my monologue left. Let's go. All of our guests have left. They don't think they're going to be on the show because they're just hearing me talk. I only see Mark on the toilet. Oh, that's a video. Oh shit. Sorry, blowing up the spot. And yes, Mo Master says Najee is delusional. Okay. Did I even drink my beer? Calm down. Let's get to it. It's been a fun one, guys. It's been an incredible season. And as much as I would love to discuss, and I know we're going to discuss the Liverpool Man City match early in the morning, and then Arsenal directly after that against Leeds United. Big match, Stoop derby for us right now. But what's crazy is that there is not anyone in the world who can 100% tell me one team that's going to get relegated. We think we know one. We think we know two, but we don't know three. And as of now, Leeds United, I was watching All Leeds TV, and what's his name on there? I'm blanking. The guy hosting today, who said Phil. Sorry. Phil, who was like, oh, it was good to have a nice international break where we're not sitting in the bottom. We're nice and calm. And I'm like, you're 2 points clear of the bottom, but all the way up to like 12th place is 2 or 3 points clear. So the relegation battle is going to be absolutely madness. And as much as I want to be enjoying the top of the table, I would love it to just be done. Like the league is over 6 weeks before the end of the season, and we can all focus on the relegation battle because that's what's going to be fun to watch. And God, if we could just see Everton, Southampton, some of these teams that have been fucking lingerers, just go off and go to the Champions League. Okay. Let me take a breath and invite Mark on here to calm me down a little bit. I'm a little bit excited. I haven't seen you guys in so long. So, Mark, can you get in here, my friend?
Well,
well, that was something.
Welcome back, Lolo. Welcome back.
He made up for like what he didn't say last week. He just condensed it into the first.
It was all in there. It was all in there.
It was all in there. I did the best I could without you last week, and I gotta say that it was very tame. There was no screaming. There was no kick a keeper. And you know what that means? It means that I'm growing, that I'm maturing as a football fan.
Well, most of the time when you
host, it so hard on the chin.
Yeah, but most of the time when you host the show, it is a lot more tame because you're more controlled because you're focused. It's when bad things happen and I'm in control where you're like, fuck it, let's go, let's fucking do this. I'm the trash man. I eat trash.
George is angry.
George is angry. Serenity now.
I tell you.
George is getting upset. That's what.
George is getting upset. George is getting upset. No, but I wasn't. You know, I mean, look, man. I thought long and hard about things, and you know, things made sense. You know, when you know, I mean, look, it's just the evolution, and I know that for a lot of people, you know, a lot of people have seen it for the best, and a lot of people have not seen it for the best. But you know, I mean, I understand the game a little bit more, and you know, when you watch and then you rewatch, because I tortured myself. I rewatched, and I may even watched it a third time. Mark, you know, to kind of wrap my head, but I guess you know, as in your very very long monologue, you had said that we'll discuss that later in the day. It was a beautiful monologue. I missed the sound of your voice. It's so soothing. It's like a siren song that is leading me to the rocks.
Leading you to the Rock. Which is on the Fool Nelson podcast, which is an affiliate of this show. But Mark, can I just tell you, I'm a little upset at you.
How dare you?
I think you're getting too used to football, and you're a little too calm. You were very angry in the texts, and I loved it because I was on your side for once. I wanted to call you a whinger, which is a good word that we don't ever use here in the States, but I wanted to be like, Mark, stop complaining. Oh, now you complain about VAR. Now you complain about time wasting. But I watched the match and I was right there with you. I was like, that's a fucking penalty. That's a fucking penalty.
Look.
And then Traore gets pulled all the way back and they're like, dude, you're big. And I'm like, the ref should never say, dude, you're big. And that's not a foul.
Yeah. You know, but again, you know, watching all the things and seeing it all, you know, I guess as far as like, you know, like the anger of the foul, you know, or the fouls, it's just like kind of this built up resentment because the Wolves have had very, very poor luck with the officiating for like the last 9 weeks. You can go back over every fucking match and go, oh, yeah, you got fucked. Oh, you got fucked there too. Oh, look, you got fucked again. At that point, that's where it starts to boil over. It's like a chef at the stove that's got you got the lid on the boil, and you're like, oh no, it won't boil over yet. I'll let that one go, and I'll let it a little while, and then holy shit, I got a fire in the kitchen. And I know that but here's the thing, and I got a point here
somewhere.
And again, as I've been watching football more and more and more, I begin to understand points of view where I understand where the Arsenal fans are coming from when they go, well, if that was Xhaka.
What?
Just let me have this moment.
No, let me have this moment.
All I'm saying is
where's Cantac? Somebody call Cantac. Cantac.
Oh Jesus! Get back on the. There you are.
Continue your point.
But my point is that it becomes where you can understand the continuing anger that one might have. There's I'm not getting the calls right now. Well, right now Wolves are not getting the calls, and it's there comes a point where you need something to placate you. It's like give me a win, and I'll be able to forgive all the other 7. But Leeds, Newcastle, Liverpool, Southampton, Liverpool again, Nottingham Forest. These are matches that we have it's been weird, and I talked about it in last week's happy hour. Like we're getting calls against us where they go to VAR and there's no footage. That's chalked off goal. The chalked off goal against Liverpool was like the PMOLG QRS TUV whatever society of reffing decisions. Literally said in that Liverpool match, well, the camera got moved, so it didn't show it.
Yeah.
And it's just like, well, you have no physical evidence, and you're still going to go rule against us.
That's kind of sounds like the Epstein thing. The cameras weren't working.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the security guards fell asleep.
It's just like Donald Trump's penis. We're just going to have to take Stormy Daniels' word for it.
Not working. It's just not working. Anyway, guys, we are getting inundated with backstage messages. Mark, they're coming in the back door,
like zombies,
like Stormy Daniels. There he is.
Oh, that's funny.
Hey, he's still going on about that shit.
Welcome
What's
to
up,
America.
Benjamin?
We don't let it die.
Good evening,
my friend David via Martin. Good to see you, my friend. Are you actually back home, or are you in some random place?
Oh no, I'm home at the moment. I'm home,
All right.
and I cannot believe that I've just had to listen to 5 minutes of Mark whinging on and on and on.
I put a quarter in it. Just wait till we get. Just wait till we get to trivia.
It was 8 minutes.
Just wait till we get to trivia. Gary, how are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing
good.
Thanks
for the 6 points, Mark. Thanks for the 6 points.
Yeah, cheers.
Oh man, I can't wait.
I'm doing good. It is interesting to hear Mark talk about. Well, if it was Xhaka, interesting how it comes around, right? The man's like going off on us for saying that, and next thing you know, he's saying the exact same thing. Interesting, right? Oh yeah.
Well,
you can't say a word.
You can say it's interesting all you want, but I do believe that as you become more experienced in the sport, you see some of the things that you didn't see before.
You don't trust us when we see it.
But as you become more
I don't trust you.
As you become more experienced in the sport, you realise that you've got a week to move on. Sometimes only even 3 days.
Two in your case.
No, to be honest, man. Look. We'll go ahead and spot Leeds 6 points, and we'll still finish ahead of y'all. But one of the things that got me thinking about football and fandom and kind of understanding and look, I'm gonna ramble, whatever. But it was actually you, David. You were saying that
you're going to ramble or you're rambling.
I'm doing both.
That was some good
I'm doing
banter.
both here. But seriously, in a very, very serious note here, you were talking about 2 weeks ago that you were watching. It was your mistress club, which is Grimsby Town. Is it Grimsby Town?
Mighty Mariners.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And they did well. They did well in the FA Cup, and they just got destroyed by Brighton. And I sent you the text, and I said, well, the dream has become a nightmare. Just saying, it's just as far as this is what I see. And you were just like, yeah, man, it was fucking great. We weren't supposed to get this far, and this is gonna do really well for the advancements of our club and help support us financially. And it just made me realize that when it comes to football, the only thing that matters, truthfully, the trophies and titles and everything aside, all that matters is your last match. Because that's like, oh yeah, they fucking gave it to him now, didn't they?
Every club gets
and
apologies.
That's all that matters.
Every club gets apologies from the FA at some point during the season from referee decisions. If you're Arsenal, you get the referee sacked. But yeah, so it evens itself out for me.
Was that Mason?
Listen, y'all can talk shit all you want, but we've had 2 official apologies that literally were 3 to 6 points that we lost, and we're still sitting in first place. So, motherfucker, they should be sacked.
And that just goes to show you how big of a club you have to be to get an apology from the league.
You got 3 apologies.
But
we've got
3.
But you also got 3 points at Leeds, Lolo.
Debbie,
you got 3 points at Leeds, Lolo.
3 apologies.
We're back to this again. We're back to this again.
The corners, the camera.
We gave you a penalty. All you do is put it in the net, and guess what? You didn't do it.
What penalty did we get?
The ball went in the net, and the ball got ruled off, didn't it?
No. You got a penalty, and you put the ball, and you couldn't put the ball in the net either.
Yeah, and the ball actually got put in the back of the net by Bamford, and the VAR had a look at it, and a push that wasn't a push. It wasn't a foul.
Gary, the Leeds fans are turning on us.
They are, man. They used to be our friends. Now they got problems.
Gary, I don't know.
Gary, they were never your friends. You're Arsenal.
They're my
never
friends.
your friends.
Stop it.
Gary, I don't know if you've noticed my tactic. I got us 20 minutes through the show without Leeds fans jumping on us. I fed them Mark
and
as
they've been
the
bringing up Arsenal the whole time. I love it. Keep going. Let's go.
No, keep them on Mark for a little while. We'll have plenty of time for them to hate us.
I had 2 hours of that last week while you sat in a hot tub massaging your areolas.
Oh.
Yeah,
Arsenal fans cannot be moaning about VAR decisions. They go both ways throughout the season. It's as simple as that. The more penalties normally go to the teams that are at the top of the league. Why? Because they spend more time in the opposing penalty box. They get
more attacking teams.
That's what happens. It's stuff like that.
Listen,
David, hold on.
You don't
John,
whinge about it. You just take it.
John,
referees are
John, I know I'm at risk of receiving a yellow card for asking the referee to give a yellow card, but can I just plead my case for David getting a yellow card for that statement? Because that was all that was very level-headed, decades of watching football knowledge. It all seems like too much knowledge and too much level-headedness for this show. And it made too much logical sense. I think he should be yellow carded. I'm just saying, you don't agree. but at least
I
you
think it
didn't.
should go to VAR.
I think maybe Lolo should be yellow carded for asking for a yellow card.
That's what
there you go.
I was.
Right. Well, you know, the Wolves fan here is going to get one. I get a yellow card for aggressive
get a red.
arguing, and this is where I'm going to start. Is that I
Mark
would like
gets
to
a red.
say is that we've got 30 people watching right now. We only got 15 likes. If y'all can go to that little thumbs up button just underneath Gary, and give it a click, and I want to see. And please, everyone, I want to see
Gary?
30 likes, 30 people watching. Let's just do this. Come on, let's quit fucking around.
Can I just
Let's do it, guys.
Show us
Mark
that
is
it's
right.
worth our time.
I want to see
this.
Bandy, and I want to see Bandy and Jimmy in the after show. It's been too long.
This is also true.
Yeah. Now, listen, Graham Wood Robinson has a good point here, and I think it's jumping on the back there of what David was saying is decisions by referees can change a season, but there's no conspiracy, and I believe in the end there is no conspiracy of referees conspiring for one team to do better than another. I just think they're shit referees. So, and they've not handled the introduction of the technology very well, even though other leagues around the world have been fine doing it. For some reason, the Premier League just seems to have so many issues of they can't get their rules straight. They can't get their implementation of the technology straight. They can't get any of that straight. And that's where you go like, and Mark, as you just said, like this happened and this happened and this happened and this happened. And you're the only one who can name those because you're the only one watching fucking Wolves. So, you know, like we can name them all and more people can name Arsenal ones and United ones because those are the ones on TV.
Fair. She's being so nice.
You know what I mean? But
Lolo's the guy's
like
got the
I'm
nice
taking the
hat
piss,
on.
but I'm also I'm just saying like you can say that they're all for Man United but United gets one week and they don't get one the other week or this one. It's like it's more just
but
I don't think the refs are smart enough to have a conspiracy.
You don't think?
No, they're fucking idiots.
Can I just say one thing in respect of, because it's come from a lot of Wolves fans about this conspiracy to get them out of the Premier. Trust me, there's no conspiracy. Nobody cares about Wolves apart from Wolves fans.
Oh, good Lord.
Oh, beautiful.
It's true. It's true.
Well, David,
why would Leeds want them out? That's 6 points every season.
Exactly. We love you.
You all just be careful. Y'all be careful because you guys are getting hurt at the wrong time.
You're our plaything.
Y'all lost Tyler Adams and you lost Nyonto, and those
we lost Nyonto for a week.
You've lost him for more than that, brother.
No,
you lost him for more than that.
No, they're saying Vober and Nyonto for a week.
When it's all said and done, we'll see who's whining. We'll see who's whinging.
Well, we will.
But they're actually also saying Tyler Adams.
It's concrete because it's not in your hands.
They're also saying Tyler Adams as bad at like he needed surgery.
He's out. Tyler Adams is out now for the season.
I know he's out.
Adams is out for the
season
for sure.
Yeah, that's true.
But, guys, I didn't realize we have more guests backstage because there isn't enough yelling at each other. So I'm going to need you guys to be on your best behavior. These two guys we got coming up here, they are VIPs.
VIP? Wait. So what are we?
Wait
a second. What does that mean?
You and me, Lolo. We the VIPs and the VIPs.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. Bring them on and talk over them, please.
VIPs. I don't see any VIPs. Where?
They were both wearing burgundy. I was like, okay, they're clearly cops.
Hey, this is in honor of Tom and his brother. The new 1990s West Ham jersey.
My brother has that shirt. It's 1998 West Ham home kit. Yeah.
Goes right.
There you go.
Nice.
What's a player?
Italy Jet, Mr. Tom, very good to see you as well. But Italy Jet, let me just ask right now, I know you're in the middle of the country and there's like storms and tornadoes and all that shit. I hope everything's all right. And if we do happen to, if Italy Jack gets kicked off at some point, let's all pray for him because it means a tornado has taken out his power.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that.
Much love to you, brother. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. I had to deal with a lot of power outages today, but it's back for now. So
it's back for now. There you go. Mr. Tom, good to see you as well. I don't know if there's any storms or anything besides the storm that's happening over in North London near the Emirates tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon.
The dungeon's powered by his occupants there, so he doesn't need electricity. They spin that wheel around and create all the energy.
Mo Master used to do it. I don't know who does it anymore. Mo Master used to do it. Gary, switch your mic. I think your mic got switched again.
It should. Is it better now?
No. In StreamYard, switch it.
All right.
Oh, it is better because we can hardly hear you.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. It's perfect.
Wow. I got no friend. Can you hear me now?
I love you, Gary.
That's better.
I love you. I'm telling. I love you, Gary.
We all love you, Gary, and for those of you who are watching, you can too for like $7. We're whoring Gary out right now, $7 per person.
What?
And you too can love Gary.
What? That's not. What? No, I'm not like that.
Gary has an OnlyFans?
No. No. People are paying me to shut it down.
Gary, good for you, man. Whatever brings the revenue coming in, man. Good for you.
Absolutely.
It's 2023. Good for you, man.
No.
Hey, hear it on the Stoop with Lolo. We will make money any way we can.
No, I'm not part of that plan. Get me out of here. Let me out.
No, Gary, God damn it, Gary. It's a family plan. We signed up for OnlyFans on a family plan, and you better do your part, God damn it.
I don't want to.
I also want to ask, it's like Bremner's Ghost was very, very gracious to hit us up with 10 pounds, and I still don't know what that means. But then he wrote like some sort of like Spanish exclamation. He said Slainte.
Slancha.
What's slancha?
Slancha. It's Irish.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, fucking right.
Bremner, I'm sorry. I guess I've done embarrassed myself.
That's a fucking red card there.
Straight red.
Fucking.
Don't worry, Mark. It'll get rescinded in a few days' time.
I thought it was Spanish.
No. That's the problem. Last time Mark went to Barcelona, he was over there and he would buy a drink and then they'd go, Slente! And they had no clue what he was talking about. But yeah, it's Irish, it's Gaelic. Fantastic. But I've built a speedboat. That's not Irish.
Okay, one
Mr. Tom, you're very chatty today.
Barcelona, and you're there with Sean Connery.
Barcelona, yeah, it just fucking works like that. It's just... Oh, by the way, Jimmy, anytime anybody makes fun of the Yorkshire accent, when they're trying to tell me what a Yorkshire accent sounds like, Jimmy's voice is in my head. I know all of you guys, and I know now I know numerous people from Yorkshire, but it's always Jimmy's. And what I heard was if you want to do a Yorkshire accent or a Yorkshire statement is 10, 10, 10. If you say 10, 10, 10, it means 10 to 10. It isn't in the tin.
10 to 10.
10 to 10. I don't know.
Like Neil Zero.
One of you guys has to say that.
Neil Zero. Neil Zero. 10 to 10.
10 to 10.
Neil Zero.
Like
when a draw is a draw until it's not.
In the trash can, and you're like 10 to 10.
Neil Zero.
So I don't know if it makes sense, but I hear Jimmy's voice whenever I hear any Yorkshire accent. I love it. Anyway, fellas, what are we talking about here?
There's a lot of hate in this thing for Arsenal.
They want
Good,
Saka
bring it.
gone in 2 years. Now the
Good.
city is actually going to win the league. It's
Good.
just terrible what's
Look,
going on in here.
Jimmy explained it for
Why
us.
why are you playing the victim card, Gary? Stop being a
Right?
victim.
You guys don't
You're
like
half
me.
the
That's
victim
why I
that
got like no friends
Kentuck
over here.
You're top of the league. What's going
He's
on?
been ganging up on me all week with his Arsenal mates, and now he's sitting there crying, playing his the world's smallest violin.
My Arsenal mates. What are you talking about? I don't need anybody to fight you.
Yo,
There's a story
this
behind
guy-
that, Tom. What's
this
up?
This guy Skip
Story
right
time.
here
They
says
say-
that we're not going to win the league.
You're not.
Well, Skip, how about you hit that like
I
button?
don't know.
We could do it. We could do
I
it.
mean,
David
seriously,
Daffy
like we're throwing up,
Mark is
throwing
just
up your comments,
promoting.
and you
Mark
have
is
not
in
hit the
promoting
like
mode.
button.
Marcus
I
worked in
see
Times
30.
Square
I
too
see
long.
34 people watching our show, and
Was
there
that
are
him on the street? Lolo?
24
Was that him
people.
on the street the other day?
It's like,
Okay.
Mark, I hate you. It
people
doesn't
that are-
matter. Just hit
that are
the
hitting the
like
like
button,
button.
okay? Just hit the
Okay,
like button.
just fucking do it. God damn it,
Spot on, Bandy. Spot on, Bandy.
Bandy
because-
doesn't hit the like button because
Neil,
he's
because
Bandy.
Neil,
Yeah, Arsenal
because
don't have a
when
good
I
record
when
when
I
they're-
was
they're
finding a
chasing
club, I
titles
wanted
at
a
home
club
to
with the
Leeds.
soul. I wanted a club with a soul and some heart. Yeah. So Spurs don't have
You-
that.
Look at all this pain people are trying to give me over here.
Good. Bring it.
Don't get it.
You know.
Embrace
It's
it,
okay.
Gary. Embrace it.
All right. So and listen, Chris is just saying, what is a spur? I've heard of the Tottenham Hot Spuds. But I'm from Texas originally, so I know what spurs are. But the thing is, hot spurs means you're on the run. That means you've been running and your spurs are spinning and they're now hot. So no, they're on the run. It's not happening. No. As opposed to the cannons that are chasing them.
But what happens there? You get hung up hot
Oh, you're
and
not
wet.
chasing them, are you?
What was that about the saddle? Hot
no.
and wet.
I bet the Spurs are hitting the like and bell button and sharing right now. I think the Spurs are doing it
If
right
the
now.
Spurs could find
Can
the
I just
bell,
correct
they
you,
would have
Lolo?
more girlfriends.
Colonel Hudi Nikobolikov has welcomed us from
Who did Nikobolikov?
the
Nice.
full Nelson.
Can I just
podcast.
correct you, Lolo?
Yeah.
A hotspur is a rash or an impetuous person.
Yeah, that sounds about right to me.
That tracks. That tracks.
Yeah, I reckon so.
Yep, it tracks.
So Tottenham Hotspur is just a nasty rash.
Oof.
So why would they call their team that?
Fuck knows.
That's
Well, think about it. Like
And-
their the
and then they
stadium is
put
a
a
toilet
peacock.
bowl, and where do you get nasty rashes from?
And then
Yeah,
they
to
put
the
a
toilet
peacock
bowl.
on there.
No, lead to the Peacocks. That's a cockerel.
Yeah.
Oh, a cock roll, like a
Yeah.
chippy bun, like a
Oh,
cock
jeez.
Call it a cock.
roll.
Which is it with you Leeds fans? Are you the Peacocks or are you the Lily Whites?
We're the Peacocks.
No, Lily White's is Spurs as well.
Yeah.
Spurs are the
We've
Lily
never been
Whites.
the Lily Whites. We've been the
They're
Whites.
the whites.
No.
Uh,
Spurs were the Lily Whites.
Yeah. So you've got the
I
peacocks.
know it's very confusing, Mark. Just
Yeah,
believe me.
jeez,
Yeah?
man.
Just go
No,
with it.
it's totally confusing. I'm trying to be one of you.
Come on.
What the
Jeez.
fuck, Gary?
That was
You all right?
disgusting. What in the world was that? Please don't do it again.
Mr. Tom, why are you
Harry
muted?
Kane.
Oh,
God.
Mr. Thomas just
England's leading goal
waiting for his
scorer.
chance to
we'll
talk.
forgive him.
Are you actually gonna tout that out there and scream it to the high heavens?
No, can I ask you British folks something?
Come on.
So we just finished the international weekend.
Mhm.
Harry Kane has been claimed to be the best English player. That's our number one. Who do you guys think right now on the England national team? Like who's the top player right now for is it
I
still
think
your
our best
captain? Is it
player-
Harry
no,
Maguire?
no. I think our best player, technically, and maybe not right now, but will be, is Foden.
Ugh.
I just don't
didn't he have like a big injury right now?
Yeah, he's out for 3 weeks.
Harry Kane's our all-time top goal scorer. He's not our all-time greatest player.
That's different.
Yeah,
it's different.
No, I never said that. I said he's your best player right now.
No.
He's the highest goal scorer of all time. He's not our best player.
So I think what Lolo is asking is who is the greatest English player currently?
No,
not Harry Kane.
Yeah.
He's
not the greatest.
That's what I'm saying.
Currently, like,
the current,
who do you have all your hopes in?
We've got to say Bellingham, Foden.
Yeah, I think Bellingham is more than Foden.
Saka.
Saka's done some great in the last tournament. He was terrific.
I just don't.
I would say Bellingham and Foden.
I don't think he uses Foden properly.
No, sorry, not Foden. Saka, Bellingham, and Saka. Master, we're talking about player, so it could have been Harry Maguire back in the day. But I mean, it could be Declan Rice. It could be Calvin Phillips. It could be Kyle Walker.
Declan Rice is very good, but he's not the finished article. He doesn't score enough.
Yeah, he needs our.
If he got forward, came in late into the box,
you've got to look at everything good England do comes through Bellingham right now.
Yeah.
He makes it happen.
You'd agree with that?
He wants to create things.
Yeah.
Italian Jet.
Yeah, I agree with
Foden
that. I think
tries that when he's on, but he's not in the right position to do it.
Master, no, not all time right now.
No,
just right now. Just right now, not all time.
Can I just ask Italy Jet regarding Declan Rice? How do you feel he's playing this year for yourselves?
I think he's had some up and down moments, and I know people have questioned about his him being captain, but I still think he's going to be a really good player when he's even out of West Ham. I just think he needs a change of scenery, but he's been definitely hot and cold. He's been hot and cold. Yeah. But I think this is going to give him a boost because of what he did against Italy and Ukraine. But I hope, what we hope, right?
Yeah, I would like to add to that I think this season has taken a real toll on Declan Rice and is really it's really shown that it is taking an effect
to everybody on the team, and including him. Yeah. Change in scenery will probably be really good for him. It'll boost his career. He's young enough in his prime. I think it'll help him even in England too, like playing for the national team as well.
Where do you think he'll go?
Liverpool or Arsenal, but I heard that it's pretty much a done deal wages wise. Arsenal, but they haven't discussed the fee.
It's never a done deal with Arsenal. It's never a done deal with Arsenal.
Well,
wages.
As soon as it becomes a done deal with Arsenal, Chelsea swoops.
They're going to Chelsea.
That's also very true. That's also very true.
They're like, here we go to Chelsea.
But question for you guys, because you're talking about Declan Rice. Like for me, when you had when Grealish was before we moved to City, he was best player on the court, and basically he was the man, right? And Declan Rice could be the man, but is that a little bit of a negative on him, no matter what's going on around him? Because Grealish, basically was the only answer that they had, and we kind of gave them whatever the points they needed that season to keep them up. And is Declan Rice not in? Because if he's the best player there, shouldn't he be bringing everybody up along with him? Especially. Is that not
tough, Gary? Because you're talking about a more forward player versus a more central player. Where I think Declan Rice, being that more central player, he is more crucial to West Ham than Jack Grealish was to Aston Villa. Jack Grealish just happened to be creating everything. Like he happened to be.
Forward, when he runs with the ball, he's dangerous.
Yeah,
he's more box to box than defensive. Whereas I'd say Calvin Phillips was more defensive. That's why he sat there in the England when was it the Euros they played together.
Yeah,
that's why Southgate keeps on picking him, innit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because it works. It works when you put Rice as a box-to-box, not a holding midfielder. I just think if you pushed him up a bit more, you get more from him.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
But the more and more Rice...
I agree with what you're saying, Italy Jet. About him.
The more Rice does well from here on out, the more the big price tag is going to come now. Because I remember me and Lolo, I know if one of my first shows we were talking, he wanted him to continue sucking. Because 65, because it was 65 million, right? Now it could
50.
be more. It's going to be even more now.
No, we're going for 50 mil for a relegation.
How long has he got on his contract?
Following year, but they're going to buy him this summer. He wants out, but he expires this
that
fall.
That makes a big difference, though.
Yeah.
How long the contract is left?
Yeah, next year, 2024.
Okay,
so he's got another year.
Yeah.
The only reason why I bring it up is because I mean, Partey plays further back as well, right? And he's an influence on the game for us as well. But I mean, that might be because he's got better players around him. But I was just wondering, where he stands because of kind of the Grealish thing. I mean, I definitely would like to have him there. I mean, I always go back to the Saki did take the ball off of him that one time to give us a goal. So I'm gonna keep that in my head. And I was just like, that was late in the game, but that's also because he has to do everything. So you can't be perfect.
But also Saka's brilliant.
Saka's great.
So.
Saka's great.
And now if you're like Callum Chambers came over and stole the ball off of Declan Rice, then you're like, okay, he's shit.
Or Maguire.
I'm sorry, I don't see Callum Chambers doing that. I really don't.
No, and playing in attack either. But
correct.
Yeah, I gotta say,
yeah, we haven't. Well said, Bambi.
What?
Well, it's because we can't see it.
No, we have not had a word out of Mr. Tom. I think he's purposely on a.
It's a Hogan version.
There you go. That looks like Hogan. I mean, I don't know which Hogan, but. I'm gonna say.
Is that Hulk Hogan?
Hulkamania.
Barbie Thong Hogan?
It's offside Hogan, apparently.
Oh my goodness!
The camera, I just taking a guess.
The signal in that basement is just not as strong as it used to be.
Yeah, it's a 2P short Hulk Hogan.
How are you, Tom? Anyway, you've not spoken much.
Well, wonderful. Thank you for asking, sir. How are you?
I'm very well.
How is everybody tonight?
Lolo did ask how you doing when you first popped on.
I did. I may not have given you any time to answer, but
yeah, it was more like, "Hey, Tom, how you doing? Arsenal is doing great this season." Blah 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 blah.
What? What is that?
I've not been content. To be fair, I'm saving it for the second half. Yes. We are top of the league, so we are top of the league. We are top of the league, so we are top of the league. I'm glad you guys were quiet for that moment. All right, let's get into it. Tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Arsenal take on the mighty whites of Leeds United. Coming to London, a place where they don't particularly enjoy going to. But here's the thing, guys. You have James Reeves in New York City.
Woo.
Ready to combat any Arsenal fan that approaches him. What are y'all's thoughts on this match? Do you think Leeds United have a chance? I mean, clearly it's all everybody saying, oh, it's going to be 3-0 Arsenal, 3-0 Arsenal, 3, or a lot of picks that people have been saying is 3-1 Arsenal because Arsenal does get scored on. What are our thoughts here? I'm not so sure it's going to be as cut and dry as that.
Tom?
As you know, I do like to play my FIFA matches, and I've played them in varying stages of difficulty from professional all the way to world class. and Arsenal have won 13-0.
Play me.
And then we've also lost 2-1.
Play
So
me. That's how we'll rerun it. You play me.
All right, we'll play tonight when I go home.
Right, cool. Right,
right.
Tom, what do you think's going to happen?
I think we're in for a difficult afternoon, but I don't think we're in for as difficult an afternoon as a lot of the Arsenal fans have been telling me I will be all week. I think a lot of Arsenal fans have exposed themselves in how they've spoke to me over the past week about this contest. I believe that Arsenal have talked themselves into a bit of a hiding potentially, because what usually happens when Arsenal, what Gary, what?
Nothing. It was something David said. It was just something David said.
Have you been exposing yourself, Gary?
I just like that Tom subtle what some Arsenal fans have been telling me on the side, Gary.
Gary gave himself away, didn't he, really?
Some Arsenal fans have been exposing me. Yes, Gary. Okay, so we know it's Gary and Tony. But no, Tom, I think you're absolutely right. I think
there's various shows.
Various shows, yes. But no, I think you're totally right. Of like, we should not get. But that's the thing is, us as Arsenal fans, we can get ahead of ourselves and we can go a little bit crazy. And in the end, if we win or lose, it's not my fault because I said we were going to win.
Look,
on paper, you should beat us.
I get this. You're top of the league, and you've got every right to turn around and go. You have every right to feel like you're going to win tomorrow. Of course you are. Like, I'm not expecting to sit here all week and be told by Arsenal fans, I think we're going to lose at home to a team that are 14th. Of course not. But a lot of the way they have been talking about it is like setting yourself up to be embarrassed.
Yeah, it's like it's a foregone conclusion.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And
absolutely, Tom.
Leeds have a history of in 2001, 2004 of taking Arsenal's title hopes away from them at Arsenal. So
yep. And also, let's look at who Leeds have gotten points against this season, and who Arsenal have dropped points against this season.
Yeah,
Arsenal have dropped points against bottom of the league Everton, bottom of the league at the time Southampton, shitty fucking terrible team Manchester United. So like we drop points to the worst clubs. You guys are a lot better than that.
May I say, you were lucky to beat us at Leeds because you were awful.
Exactly. Arsenal fans admit that. Admit that walking away with that win.
They told me that I'm not allowed to bring that up.
Fucking people who really.
Anytime we bring up the history, you tell us you can't talk about the past. That's what you tell us, and now you keep bringing up this past thing. Let's talk about what's happening right now.
You're applying other people's comments that have come out of my mouth, like you did yesterday in the Wenger, what's his name, Arsene debate.
Wait! Let me get my popcorn so I can watch this.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna snuggle in here.
No, you don't need popcorn. You definitely don't need to be salted because I've got enough salt for everyone.
But Tom, I believe you have a couple incredibly serious points that we should address, which is yes, the hubris of Arsenal fans and not looking at the reality of what has gone on this season, which is. Have Arsenal been dropping points to big clubs, to top of the league clubs, Big 6, Big 7, Big 8, whatever you want to call it? No, we've been doing really good against those teams. We've dropped points, the most points, against weird teams, weird ones that we shouldn't lose. And then you look at Leeds, who are you guys losing to? It's the teams that you should be beating. Who are you getting points off of? Manchester United, Chelsea, Liverpool. Like last season, was it last season or the season before? Like you
beat City.
and it was like Big Six. You guys did really well against the Big Six, and so what I'm saying is, Arsenal fans need to be realistic in this. In that, tomorrow may not go the way that we want it to go.
You know, I think it just
probably
goes down to like what we've been dealing with in the entire season, where literally any team 1 to 20 can beat any other team 1 to 20, and we've seen it. It's like, holy shit! Arsenal lost to Arsenal lost to Everton. Tottenham has lost to everyone.
Don't need to
Chelsea
win
has lost to everyone.
Our season ain't defined by winning tomorrow. If we lose tomorrow and then beat Crystal Palace and beat Nottingham Forest, we'll be happy as Larry, whoever he is. But Arsenal have to win.
Anything we get tomorrow is a bonus to us.
Yeah. They're talking like they've already won. They're talking like they've won because they're better on paper.
Nobody said that. Stop putting words in people's mouths. Nobody said that. Nah. Not having it. Nah. Nah, you're just making stuff up now. Nah. Not gonna have it. No, I'm sorry, Mr. Thomas.
All the Arsenal fans on shows that have told
you might not
win 4-0. All the Arsenal fans that have told me they're going to win 4-0. Then I made that up, did I?
Gary, you might not say that, but Arsenal fans are 100% saying that.
Well, you know what? They have a right to do that. I mean, if you look at the table right now, we dropped points to the bottom 6, right? Twice to the bottom 6, and 4
What's
to the.
This? We have a right to do
9.
that.
No, you're looking at you can go by. You look at.
That's arrogance. Pure arrogance. You've not won anything yet.
No, I'm going by what I.
David,
I always go by what I see, and I've seen
entitlement personified.
Is this the same Arsenal as last year? Is this the same Arsenal as last year? People, I think Lolo will say it's not the same Arsenal as last year.
Did he say we're Americans and we haven't won anything?
It's not. It's a much better
did I hear that
Arsenal,
right?
Did I hear that correctly?
It's a much better Arsenal.
Wait, hold on.
All right, live TV.
John.
Keep talking, Dave.
John. You want to control this situation a little bit, John?
I did, because I just muted him.
Oh, good. No, I think maybe we're having a good little conversation here. Let's go back to this. If you're highlighted up there, now we're all back here public. But no, Gary, the problem. I don't know what point I'm trying to make now. I just think I would not be surprised if Arsenal drew tomorrow or if Arsenal lost tomorrow. It's all set up for some sort of weird upset to happen tomorrow. I'm hoping for the weird upset to happen at 7:30 in the morning and Liverpool to like 7-0 on City, and everybody's like, oh, that's the weird thing that happened this week, and then everything else is normal.
You see, I think if City win comfortably, I think you'll win comfortably. I think that fires you up when they win in the early game.
But there's always a weird thing that happens in the week, so we stand a chance to be that weird thing.
But I don't get what you guys, the Leeds. Sorry, not you guys, but Leeds fans. You've been watching your team, and you're coming into this game, and as you just said, if you don't win it, so be it. You don't win it. That's okay. But the most important games for you are the next 2. All right. For us, it's the next game. All season, it's always been the next game. Because every time if we fall, we drop points, bang, everybody's like laughing at us going, yep, see what I mean? So every game we have to play like this. And
who's laughing at you? Who's laughing at you, Gary?
We're talking about all these other fans. We're talking about all these other fans, right? That's what Mr. Tom was talking about, all these other fans. So I'm talking about all these other fans that laugh at us when we drop points. But what I
think actually what Gary is hearing is the echoes of laughter from the end of last season.
He's hearing
all. You guys had a top 4 spot,
and
you let it slip through your hands, and Tottenham finished above you.
Yes,
that's what you're hearing.
Mark, you are right, but also Gary, Gary isn't wrong, even though Mark is right.
No, but that's not what's going on right now. They're not laughing at us
Gary,
last
you
year.
and I, Gary.
Yeah.
Gary, you and I as Arsenal fans, you and I as Arsenal fans, we hear. There you go. Don't kiss me. Don't get too close. Okay, there you go. Oh, that you gave me all the head.
That's not PG.
You better be paying for that.
No wonder we get demonetized
Is that what
every
you get
week
for your £7 on OnlyFans?
Guys, by the way,
he can add that to the resume. He can add that to the resume.
We are on like a 4-week streak of being demonetized in happy hour, and I don't know why. So let's keep it going.
What are you guys like after international break?
Mark, I have something to help you. Mark,
Gary,
is it the
there you
toilet
go.
rolls in the crapper?
Yeah, that it just helped you with that
It could be in
stirring
the
that you're
crapper.
doing so well. Love it. No, not the spanner. Have the wooden spoon, because that stirring, you just jumped in there. I loved it. It was perfect.
Evan, you bastard! You made me just go check to make sure the stream hasn't been pulled.
Yo, me too. I actually just looked it up too. I
was
like, wait, what?
Because I was like, yeah, it's probably. Oh shit! Now they're all saying the stream is down.
Okay,
hopefully they're all good at joking the same way. Because my stream is still up on the other channel.
It's still up.
Yeah, it's still live.
No, the only reason why I bring it up is because we've been watching our team, and we've been seeing them time and time again get tested, right? Time and time again, they've got smacked in the mouth, and time again, they've responded, and that's kind of what I've been looking at. And it's not necessarily blind confidence. It's just what I've been seeing from the team all season, and they did learn. They did learn from the cackles at the end of last season. That you got to play all the way through this thing. You got to play 90 minutes. You got to pay 38, huh?
What are you like after the international break?
That's a problem for us. And also the other part to it is whenever Arteta, there's the whole Arteta wins manager of the match, manager of the month, and the next game they drop points. And this is the first game. It's been consistent all season. It's been consistent all season. So that's we got, but like I said, we get all these tests every game. And I've always said it's 38 tests, and we got to try to win all of them. So this is another one coming up. Yes, it's a team we should beat, but I think we can beat every team. But that's the only way I can go through this thing. And you guys are gonna come out. You might be down men, but I don't think you're down heart. You know what I mean? People, teams have got surprised before.
The little league
being
coach's
down
speech.
multiple men. Huh?
No, Gary. What I think you're getting down to, Gary, is yes, we can as fans, we can.
What was that?
What this one? You're mad at this comment?
For Mr.
That's a great
Arsenal
comment.
Podcast. No, Mr. Arsenal Podcast.
There we go.
No, that's the kind of comment I've been getting all week. But I'm just imagining it, aren't I, Gary?
He's fun. He's poking the bear. You know that.
Yeah, but the point is that I never made it up.
Oh, Scooby D2. I wish McKinney would go after Shaka. He would try to red card tackle Shaka and break his leg.
You're lucky.
And Shaka would look at his leg and go,
get snapped.
"This is a red card leg."
I'm not sure if
as a
McKinney's
neutral
be
in
there.
this one. Oh, McKinney didn't want any part of that.
No,
he don't
He
want
would
any
have
part of that.
Jock has been saving it up all season. Anytime he has an opportunity to get involved, he gets involved.
I want him to get
tomorrow's
involved.
match,
Red
Arsenal
card.
is not going to put up with McKinney's bullshit. Yeah. And
I don't know if McKinney will be there, Mark.
Provoke. He tries
be there,
to provoke.
He's been suffering from a virus.
Oh man, he's gonna be fucking
HPV.
He's gonna be pissed.
Yeah, this news came out
Something
though,
that
but
he caught when he
played
was
the
in
night
Grenada,
before.
I think.
Yeah.
Got
He
the
played
2
the
goals.
night
Now,
before.
apparently, when he was away with your national team, he was suffering then, and he's come back with it. So he's doubtful for tomorrow. Maybe
It's
there,
called
but he's
Montezuma's Revenge. It's called Montezuma's
maybe.
Revenge. It's from Too Many Chimichangas.
He's got the Hershey squirts.
Yep. That's what
fine.
Pulisic has. He's from Hershey, Pennsylvania. All right, guys, it is the halfway. It is now halftime. We went into Arteta time, 4 minutes over. That's
Wait.
Um,
It's a corner coming up. Wait. A corner's coming up. Wait a second. Just wait. Corner's coming in. Oh, nice. Reeves
all right,
puts
guys,
it down.
we're gonna give it 2 more minutes.
Man, that was like
2 more minutes.
I just wasted 5 seconds of my life. My 5
You are
seconds. of my life.
resting your entire attention on that moment.
No, he just is. We've got so many moments. This is just one of them. Come on, enjoy it. This is supposed to be fun.
Gary, you
Yes, sir.
owned that moment. That was fantastic. that moment was fantastic. Oh, fuck you, John.
It's like how buff John made Lolo, as if he's the guy you can love for
That's
just
buff?
$7.
Look at the head on that kid.
I
He wouldn't play. That's Harry Maguire's. Like Harry Maguire shit that guy out.
Look at white Monto.
Anyway, guys, it is halftime. We're gonna take a quick bio break. So if y'all need to pee, go do it. If you need to go get another beer, go do it. And it is time for our favorite little segment that we have here, called. That's not what it's called. I did my bio break early. We are ready for shitting in the dark. No, what is it called? On the grapper.
Terrible.
Welcome.
It's starting to smell. It's starting to
Coming
smell.
at you from In the Crapper, the only place where you pay attention to this mighty, incredible relegation battle we've got going on this season. Now, last week we had a little bit of that international break, so nothing's changed. We've still got Southampton, Bournemouth, and West Ham all sitting in the bottom 3 spots, but a whole bunch of teams kind of jockeying for position for that unsavory spot in the Premier League table. This coming weekend, we have a number of matches amongst the relegation zone nominees, we'll call it, that should kind of put a little shape on this amorphous cloud of the bottom 3 that we've been seeing. We have 2 on Saturday and 1 on Sunday. The first one I'm going to highlight is what I would like to affectionately call the El Crapico, and that's Leicester versus Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park. We have 2 teams that have managed only a single point in the last 5 weeks. That sort of performance has gotten Patrick Vieira from Crystal Palace fired, and to replace him, the one and only Roy Hodgson. Roy Hodgson. That's his name, because I remember it from when he was manager before and got fired and was replaced by Patrick Vieira. Actually, I don't think he was fired. I do think he retired. But if anybody can help them get out, it's almost comical to say, if anybody can get them out of their funk, maybe it's old funky Roy himself. I just hope he helps Crystal Palace find their shooting boots and maybe get that little manager bounce. But you never know which Leicester team is going to show up. Why Rodgers still has a job, I'll never know. This is a team that can't score either. They do get James Maddison back. Maybe that'll help. But then I hear they don't have Tillman. Yuri Tillman's not going to play because he's injured. This team can't catch a break, and I see that continuing. I do think that Crystal Palace gets the bounce, and they're going to win 1-0 at Selhurst Park and kind of keep them up in that upper echelons of the relegated nominees. That is your El Crapico. Also, what could be considered an El Crapico? Because I do not give 2 shits about this match, even though it's my own squad. We got Nottingham Forest hosting the Wolves. The Wolves. Yes, I'll double down on that every single time. The Wolves. Nottingham Forest, a very, very good team at home, has only lost once in their last 10, and that was their last appearance at the center. Center gets the square, tic-tac. I don't even know. It's like something center, city center. Pretty much unbeatable there, but Newcastle took care of them the last time. But maybe Nottingham Forest has nothing to worry about because the Wolves can't win on the road. Two wins all season long for the Wolves. Quite woeful, but what I'm hoping is that they can take that anger and emotion that they welled up at the end of their battle against Leeds and maybe take it out on Forest. God knows Forest got away with one. I think it was either during the Carabao Cup or the FA Cup. I'm not sure which. But the big question in this one is, will the referees play a role in the deciding factor? We don't know. I'm expecting a draw. I don't really know. This match is nothing for me. Sunday, we have a true relegation battle as we have West Ham, which is sitting at 18th place, facing off against Southampton. Southampton, bottom of the table. This is a North London derby. And, there's a North London derby and nobody cared. It's like did a tree fall in the forest and did it make a sound? Did anybody care about this? You know what? If Leicester and Crystal Palace is the El Crapico, West Ham and Southampton, I guess that's the meh Crapico. The good news for West Ham, this is at home. They play very well there. Maybe there's something in the bubbles that floats around. They kind of snort them up or something. I don't know. Southampton can't win on the road, so this is good news for you West Ham fans. This is I just don't want to watch this. It could be tough for West Ham as Fabianski is out. He hurt his face, took a ball to the face. And he's no longer Flabby Hansky. He's Face and Hansky. I have no idea. Also, both of these teams are kind of a Jekyll and Hyde thing. Don't really know what's going to go on. But I'm going to throw a prediction out there, and I'm going to say West Ham will pull themselves out of the relegation zone with a 2-1 victory over Southampton. So there you have it, folks. I can't even say it stinks anymore. I'm just doing it from the toilet because this is where I've ended up. Let's hope that your team wins or loses, or I don't even fucking care. This is Spawny from the Crapper, and I'm out. Peace.
Peace. Well done, Mark. That was a whole bunch of crapper talk.
It was a lot of crapper talk.
A lot of that.
I enjoyed that.
I think you're about.
I need to refine. Refine the crapper.
So let me ask you, Italy Jed, how do you feel about what Mark had to say about West Ham?
I think we should win tomorrow, but I just never know with West Ham right now. The players that went on international break, they all did good. Skamaka, he came late at the end against the England game, which I didn't expect, but Mancini's pissing me off right now, so let's not get into that. But overall, I think this is a game we should win. I think it's going to be at least 2 or 3-0, but Emerson's got an illness right now. Skamaka has a knee tightness, something going on, and then our Moroccan star defender, he's got a hip issue. So it's going to be really interesting to see what Moyes does, but I am predicting a win.
You have a Morocco player?
Yeah,
he's the best Moroccan player.
Isn't it's hard to pronounce his name
as well?
It's hard to pronounce his name. Mo Master knows. I just forgot his name. Number 27, Odgaard. Here we go. Yes, he has it down there.
Agard. Yeah, because I remember it was like Aguero, but Agard. I didn't know you guys had him. When did you get him?
The summertime.
No
this
shit.
This past summer.
Yeah, he was good in the World Cup.
Yes, sir.
Which just leads to more questions of why the fuck does West Ham suck as bad as they do?
I don't know either.
It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Moyes
doesn't make any fucking sense.
Moyes is just What'd you say, Ben? Sorry.
I just think they're easy. They look easy to play against.
Yeah, it's a bummer. We spent so much money, and Moyes has said a few times that the big signings haven't worked out. And I'm like, yeah, but I just don't think he's not putting the players that we signed in the correct positions. I think they're playing them wrong, but that's just me as a fan and just watching them closely. But overall, I think we look like a beatable team. You could beat us. Southampton could beat us tomorrow. I don't know. Yeah. I doubt it, but we're good at home. So I don't know. It's very frustrating, but I do hope that we win. And I think
you've got a number of players who just aren't performing this year compared to last year.
Yeah, agreed.
That's the short.
Isn't it also
night, Graham.
Bowen?
Isn't also the case
Bowen up front?
I don't know what happened with Bowen. I don't know. He was on fire last year. It was very awesome to watch him.
Isn't it also the case?
Yeah, last year West Ham were very good to watch, but this year, I'll be honest, you look shite.
We look dreadful.
Really do.
We look. Here we go.
Apart from when you play in Europe, no problem.
Yeah, that's why I could see us winning it all, but you never know. But I could see us winning it all in the Conference League. But I think
winning it all and getting relegated.
Yeah, exactly. And Tom said the last time someone did that. Tom, when was it?
Wigan, was it?
Was it Wigan?
Yeah, Wigan got relegated, won the FA Cup.
Yeah,
gotcha.
Isn't it also the case isn't it also the case that teams their depth and playing internationally puts a burden on the squad, right? I mean,
yes.
I mean. The teams that don't have the top money to get some of the top players, or don't have players that are coming up through their system that are going to, equate to some of the best best out there, and then having to do this in the Premier League, it's got to be tough, right? I mean, playing internationally with those games, traveling. I mean, they're not tough games, but they do wear on you at the end of the day.
Not so much to Arsenal fans here, but I know I answer I wouldn't, but would you want to be in that Conference League, or would you rather just
No. I was honestly not upset that we got knocked out of Europa League. I was upset at the way it happened, but I was like, yeah, fuck that. Let's get the fuck out of that. That doesn't matter.
I think for me, I'm okay with getting out of the Caribou Cup and FA Cup and winning the Conference League and just trying to stay up in the Premier League.
You guys should win everything you fucking can.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I rather
now you take the Premier League over anything. Yeah, I think we had the same when Fulham beat us.
That tournament is set up in such a way that the English team should always do well in it.
We're talking the Conference League, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The English team are the only team with a 200 million transfer budget every year, based on the TV deal within the league.
Yeah, but it doesn't help you in the league is what kills everybody. It's not those other games. But that's the problem though. The budget doesn't matter. You have another 6 to 8 matches at least, right? If you're an English squad, because you're probably gonna make it to the knockout round. For me, it's not. It is the toughest league in the world, right? So you're doing that at once or twice a week, and then you're going to go travel and all of that. So it's not. I hear you, but it's not. Teams want to. Teams
there's
really
also
want
a thing
to stay
I've heard
in the league,
as well, Gary.
Yep.
There's a thing I've heard as well, which it affects clubs more. It's the same as the Europa League. That often the teams that play on a Thursday night don't recover well for the weekend.
That's why they put the lesser
teams.
teams. Well, that's why they did that. Of Champions League is Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
right?
And Europa League is Thursday, because those shitty fucking teams will be even shittier on the weekend, and those better teams who had a little more rest will continue to be the better teams. And it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's not self-fulfilling. It's like the snake that eats itself.
I would just say don't write off Southampton tomorrow, because Southampton, if you look at their form guide on the last 6 games, they've got 8 points from the last 6 games.
Well, really, Southampton is another team. There's a few teams like this, like Southampton.
Southampton has gotten 5 points in their last 5.
When they think about it, there's 9 teams in the bottom,
8 in the
within
last
4
6
points to each other. Any win
we?
gets you either out of the relegation zone or in a more safer place, right? So it's going to be tough. Nobody wants to drop points. I mean, it's going to make it fun, but it isn't. It isn't fun. It's going to make it fun for everybody else, but not for the fans.
Southampton is another team.
The fans back there.
Not fun.
Southampton is another team that I'm confused why they're worse than last year.
No, but they've picked up recently, haven't they?
Yeah. Recently, we're at the end of the fucking season. It's too late for that.
The manager now.
I don't think so at all.
They just didn't have a manager bounce, did they?
It could be any.
You don't think what?
You know, I don't.
No,
I don't.
But Mark, no. To not be relegated, okay, but that wasn't Southampton's goal. Southampton every single year for the past decade or two loses their best player, and they go on to be Virgil van Dijk and Sadio Mane, and like they
sure
every year they get picked off,
sure,
and they get a halfway decent player, so they've been living there. Last year that didn't happen, and they got to keep essentially their entire squad.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. I mean,
why are you all of a sudden relegation?
There are a number of teams. There are a number of teams that you could say that about. I mean, Everton.
Yes,
you could say that about
I'm
Everton.
Just surprised that I'm saying that about.
That's a talent. That's a team with talent. And I said it a couple of weeks ago that
Leicester,
the amount of
Every
buying
team's got talent.
that has improved from top to bottom, which is why we're seeing parity, which is why we're seeing teams at the bottom of the table beat teams at the top of the table, which is why you're not seeing outside of Arsenal, you're not seeing much consistency. I mean, seriously, has Liverpool been consistent? Has City been consistent? Has
Liverpool
the only team, honestly, that has been consistent has been Arsenal.
Arsenal, yeah.
But I believe that to be because everyone up and down the table spent money in the summer and spent money in the winter window, and I don't think we've seen that. At least I haven't seen that in as long as I've been watching, which again is not very.
Mark, you're hitting the nail on the head of what makes this season remarkable for Arsenal and what makes this season so magical is that we're not supposed to be here. We're not supposed to be here. We're not supposed to be here because we're in the middle of our process of getting to a place, yet we've got essentially no injuries all season. Let's call it no injuries. For the amount of injuries that we've gotten no fucking injuries. We got Jesus out for 4 months or 3 or 4 months. But nobody else, like we've had here and there, but really, like if we're honestly
mute
looking
him,
at
John.
It,
mute him, John.
No,
mute him.
But that
we're not.
No, you've already brought it up. It's too late.
About.
Oh, can we take it
That's
back and rewind? Rewind.
We're not
please.
supposed to be here. We
Gary,
just
I'm
got,
talking
like,
about the past.
Jesus and
I
Zinchenko in the off season, and then in the winter we went out and got Trossard and I mean, come on.
We was talking relegation.
So let me just tell you.
Where are you supposed to be with all this fucking purchasing power you've had in last year and all the players you've got?
Jesus, you think Arsenal?
You had fourth place sold up last year and you blew it.
Mark, exactly. That's why if you're asking where we're supposed to be, fourth fucking place. Fourth place is a step up for us, Mark. The reason we are where we are, hold on before any of you interrupt me. You keep talking. Just let me finish my point. It'll be quicker if you just let. The reason there's that jump from here to here is due to a lack of injury. If any one of your teams, look at West Ham. If West Ham had 0 injuries, they would be way better. They would have Cornet, fucking Antonio, all the fucking people that are always injured. Same thing for Leeds United. If everyone had a fit fucking team, so that's why we're like, yes, we've been working, and our process is the next step, 4th place, solid 4th place. The reason we are here is because we've had a fitness boost all season for some reason.
I'm actually, I don't understand.
And some of the other teams are not as good as they have been in previous seasons.
Yes,
that's the main reason.
Fair enough. But how can
now
you,
if we end on 99 points, you can't fucking say anything about that.
Arsenal have been very good this year. They've been very good. They've been a delight to watch.
But you're right, David.
But they've been very lucky. They haven't had injuries. They're playing consistently, and other teams that would normally challenge have been pretty fucking poor.
Yep. City are doing their normal thing of having like weird points in the season and then going on 15 game runs. Like they're going to have 90 something points. We're going to need a lot.
This is where they normally kick in.
Yeah, this is where they may not lose the rest of the season. But if we don't lose the rest of the season, we'll win.
It's for Arsenal. It's for Arsenal to throw away.
But going back to Mark's point, it is the lack of injury that has made this season go from a good season to a magical season. Why is it magical? Why does it feel weird? Because there was less injury than normal.
Yeah, but as Mark says, a lot of the teams have spent a lot of money this year.
Yeah. Nottingham Forest has fucking 22
down below.
new players.
It's all evened up. Mark's quite correct on that. Teams have spent money.
Are we just going to keep saying Mark's correct? Mark's correct.
Results, though, we're seeing.
I'm not going to say goddamn.
It doesn't. You have
That's
to
all
have
we
the
need
right
to do
manager.
to shut him up.
You have the right players. I mean, that's the key to this whole
You're
thing.
going out on a high note, Mark. Go out on a high note.
Going on a high note, director.
Guys,
bring up that picture.
I
You
hope
can put
you
the
guys
spanner
are enjoying
down
the
there.
conversation.
I want to make some money. Come on, let's go.
But yeah, I'm with Thunder Road here. Will this guy shut up and let us do some betting in the dark?
Yeah.
Betting in the dark with Mr. Tom.
Come on, love, place your bets.
All right. Well, look at us. All surrounding your bets, Tom. Let's put Tom in a better position, though. Where do you want to be, Tom? Or up in David's spot?
Put him up here.
Yeah, fine. Okay.
Hi, David.
Right. So start out with just something nice and simple. Going for Man City to beat Liverpool 3-1. I believe Haaland's not playing, is he? So I've gone with his understudy to get 2 or more of them, and De Bruyne to get an assist. Turn 1 into 112 or 113, whatever it is, whatever it says.
Wow.
I like it.
Has that been confirmed though? Haaland's
no,
out, or?
it's not.
Yeah, he's
it's
out
not
for
confirmed.
He's doubtful.
He
isn't
is out.
It is
Groin-
not
groin issue.
confirmed, and I still believe that Pep is all. This is all a ruse anyway.
Yeah, but I know if I picked Haaland, you would have all sat there and gone, he's doubtful actually, and they're going to play Alvarez.
He's not going to play.
I don't like this bet because if it happens, of course I'll be upset, right?
No.
I hope it happens.
This
not because
this is
you're
actually
upset, Gary.
I believe
because I don't like Liverpool.
I get it. I get that.
No, I think this is a very smart, cheeky bet, knowing
I like it.
What's going on, and maybe Pep does, even if Haaland is kind of okay, puts him on the bench. There you go. McChronicle says the same thing. I like it, Tom. I'll take it.
Thank you very much. There
right,
was a
next
problem
up.
with this week's bets. I discovered they won't actually, the app I use won't actually let me do first and last anymore. So I had to actually do that as Joel Felix to score at any time. But really, I am saying he's going to score last because I've done, it's going to be a draw based on Aston Villa's goal scoring record. I believe they've scored in every game with Emery. Chelsea's,
I love
but
this.
their defending's not great. Chelsea's defending is hardly something to write home about as well. Therefore, this has 1-1 written all over it.
Absolutely, I love this bet, Tom.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
doing
a
this
good bet.
right
Good
fucking
bet.
now.
Good bet.
Oh, right.
I love that. And the fact that you do score first and score last, does it change it? Does it change the actual bet? Like the
You'll
payout?
probably get a lot more money because I had to put it in as anytime scorer, which obviously is less money.
But sometimes it's not totally dumb. Like they have their algorithm work there. So if I do let me see. I do 1-1. Okay. We can move on to the next one if you want. This is gonna take me a minute anyway. I like that one.
And the last one, which is the coveted 4:30 spot in England, grew in Newcastle to beat the Scum 3-2. And again, I actually did Rashford first. I wanted to do Ishak last. Won't let me do it, so I've just got Ishak to score at any time.
Is Rashford
Turn 1
fit?
into 260.
Yes, he is.
He's had his holiday and he's fit. Cool.
Yeah, he was at the beach.
Man United players that are injured on international duty always mysteriously fit when they come back from it. It's funny how that works out. But yeah, no, I think it's definitely going to lose because Pink Cushion's told me United are not going to lose. Who are United, by the way, Cushion, Pink, Ian? Because you're usually the first to correct this. So who are United in this situation?
There's only one United.
Yeah.
There is.
Damned United.
Oh, it's been clever.
I like this one because I know that Casemiro is out, and Man United is not that good without him.
Yeah, they're not.
They also
Newton
won't
Heath are getting
have
beat.
they won't have Ericsson. They do get Varane back, but you know.
How do you know all this?
The inner tubes.
When did Mark start knowing shit? This
Yeah.
sucks.
All I
It's
care
because Mark
about
does some Mark started doing some research now.
all I care is
I'm gonna yellow card him and getting too much knowledge
it's just
over
like
here.
in American sports, you look at the injury list.
In America,
this is just like any other sport, and I'm gonna look at that injury list. I want to know who's in now. I bet a lot of money on soccer.
Ooh.
Always bet responsibly, Mark. Always bet responsibly.
And I most certainly do. I'm still living high on the hog these days, you know.
Hey Tom, do you have one more surprise bet?
Oh my God, I actually forgot that I have one more surprise bet due to the fact that I'll be covering this tomorrow night. Thank you very much. Tomorrow night, WrestleMania 39. Yeah, it's been 39 of them. Yeah, fucking hell. They're almost as old as me. That is older than me, slightly. Anyway, yeah, tomorrow night, I'm doing the main event and I'm going with the outside bet. Roman Reigns is going to win and money when he does. So, yeah,
So this
The
is
same.
just a straight up bet.
Yeah.
Just Roman Reigns to win.
Yeah. The guy,
mean,
the
this
guy
is
against is 1-4. The guy against is 1-4. So, but I've got a sneaking suspicion. But I like that. I like that Lolo's on one of the wrestlers' bodies.
Well, that was actually taken today. We were outside on the trampoline in the backyard, and John just green screened some like fans in the background, and it's crazy.
Hey, Tom, if you notice, you're the other wrestler.
Yeah, he is the other.
Oh yeah.
It's hard to see because it's
Oh
small,
God,
but...
it's been a while since I was able to do that to someone. But yeah,
he did like some spew.
I would have thought that
Jesus
the other way
I
around
couldn't
would have
get
been a
that
better
high in a
bet.
million years. I'd need a trampoline.
Roman Reigns is
If
surely
you're betting on
favourite.
FanDuel, you can't bet on WrestleMania.
Are you going to give him a little background into that? Roman Reigns hasn't been beaten in 4 years, and he's due a kicking.
This is true.
Or is he due?
He cheated in
If
his
you
last
put the
match.
same amount of if you put the same amount of money on the other guy, you'd only win 25 quid.
Oh Jesus!
But I think there's going to be an upset. So because Roman Reigns wasn't the favourite. He wasn't the favourite last year, and he wasn't the favourite the year before, and he still won. Therefore, I'm going with a risk.
Can you bet on that, Lolo?
It's mad, isn't it? You can bet on something that's
fucking rigged.
pre-decided. It's mad.
In
you can
England,
bet on
you can
something
bet on
that's
it.
pre-decided.
Why would you be able to bet on this? It's nuts. It's like betting on loss.
But you can't bet on you can't actually bet
betting
like
on Game of
amount on
Thrones.
it.
In England, you could bet on Coronation Street, whether Deirdre got guilty or.
Who shot Phil? Who shot Phil Mitchell? You can bet on it.
All right. Well, fellas, I got something for you tonight. Thank you very much, Mr. Tom, for that. We enjoy that
Most
as always,
welcome.
and I hope to make a lot of money off of that. But I have a little happy hour trivia for you guys. You guys remember that?
Yes.
Has it been that long? Nobody?
No.
Thank you.
Here are today's categories.
What are today's teams?
So we have the Stoop crew versus the Stoopers. And if you are a Stooper, you should probably know that. And if you're a Stoop crew, you should probably know that as well.
It's been
But
so
let's
long we don't remember.
Yeah. Okay. So
is everyone against me and
what?
Ben?
No. Why don't we separate us over here, John? So let's see. So
Okay.
there'll be me and Mark, and we'll put Italy Jet over here. We'll keep the true Stoop crew. We'll keep it Leeds. Yeah. Well, there we go. How about that? We split it there.
Yeah,
You
we
and
got
Italy
John.
Jet in the middle there. So John, you're with Ben, David, and Mr. Tom. So it'll be Leeds against the rest of us.
Who made the
You
questions?
guys ready for that? I made the
Not
questions.
me.
And so Italy Jet, I know you've never played this.
Same scoring rules, Lolo.
so
Yeah.
Same
is new.
scoring rules unless I feel that other ones are necessary.
First suck.
So how do you answer a question? Explain this to Italy
You
Jet.
have to say ding, ding, ding. But you cannot say ding, ding, ding until I have finished the question. I do not hear ding, ding, dings before the question is done being read. I just don't hear them. I am deaf to them. Here we go. Last week in the Prem, my favorite category that you all fucking hate. Stoop Derby Wally.
Who's echoing?
Stoop Derby Arsley. Somebody's echoing. And Know Your Fearpo. That's it, guys. We only got 4 categories today. So, Mr. Tom, you're up top representing the captain of the Leeds United team. What you got?
Go, Tom.
Can we do Know Your Furpo 600? Please.
Oh no!
All the
Oh,
way.
no.
You're ruining my structure here, Tom. But you got it. You got it. Here you go. Contrary to popular belief, he's not called Junior because he shares the same name with his dad. It's his middle name. Born in 96, his parents took the name from where?
Ding, ding, ding.
Ben?
Junior Gogo from Batfink.
Nope.
96.
Ding, ding, ding.
Tom?
Is it because of the movie, the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie from
It
1994?
is from Junior, the Arnold Schwarzenegger film.
Nice.
Wow.
That just makes him more legendary, doesn't it?
Good.
Oh,
Nice one,
gosh.
Thank you. Can we do Stoop Derby?
I can't believe-
sorry. Can we
Tom
do
is
Stoop
like so
Derby?
doubtful of that.
Stoop Derby, Arsenal Leeds 600, please.
600, okay. On
600,
paper, the
please.
next match looks tough for Leeds United away at Arsenal, but of their 54 matches played at the Emirates, they have only lost how many times?
Excuse me, question.
They haven't played 54 times at the Emirates.
It includes Highbury. That is the
Highbury,
away
yeah.
games at Arsenal.
Who,
I'm gonna guess.
which
it's 20.
team are we talking about? They've only lost so many times.
Leeds United.
Leeds. Okay.
If you look at the syntax, you can get that.
Yeah,
But
I
that's
was
like
an
an English
anthropology
major
major.
question. It's an English major question.
Exactly.
Leeds United have only lost how many times out of their 54 times at Arsenal's home?
What's the syntax?
Ding, ding, ding. Is it 20?
The syntax is 24%, Tom.
So you have to pay a
John.
sin tax?
Yep, it's 24%. What did you say, Tom?
Is it 20?
No.
Okay.
Jimmy's saying 21, 12.
Where is my team at? Say ding, 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 and yell a fucking number. There's only 54 of them that you can pick, and
Ding,
Tom
ding,
already
ding,
picked
25.
one. No, Tom.
Ding, ding,
Where's
ding,
my team
17.
at? Mark is getting quieter.
Ding, ding,
Ding,
ding,
ding,
ding,
ding,
ding.
ding,
Ding,
number.
ding, ding.
15.
Mark.
Ding, ding,
Ding, ding,
ding.
ding, 16.
Mark.
27.
Ding ding ding
No.
7. Ding ding
Gary.
ding 27.
No. Tom.
Ding, 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 32.
No.
Ding, 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 29.
Ben. 29. No.
Ding, ding,
Ding,
ding,
ding,
22.
28.
Where the fuck are you?
Ding, 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 22.
No.
14. Ding, ding, ding. 14.
Ding, ding, ding. John gets it for
Yes,
14. There you go.
My number.
I lost there 14 times. Wow.
That's good.
And most of that would be in the last 20 years.
Yeah.
Wait,
Can I just say, 11
where
months
are
last
your
year, Lolo.
Where are your 600 points from? There you go. What was that, David?
11 months. 11 months ago was when I watched the game with you and Mark on the.
No way. 11
Yeah.
months.
Yeah.
Even though I don't agree with this comment, it's kind of funny.
The syntax. Yes. 28% anywhere in the States.
It's a stormy tax.
All right, let's go.
11 months, that's
Know your
crazy.
Furpo
All right,
for 100.
Know your Fearbo for 100. Believe it or not, Junior is not his actual first name. What is it?
Ding, ding, ding.
Tom.
It's Hector.
It is Hector. I should have known not to put these
We're going to
in.
run the table, Tom.
I thought it was the El Mustachioed one.
Well, that's not what they called him when he was a baby.
Oh no! Actually, they had
Oh, he
to.
was born
Mark,
at the
He had to
start.
go through mustache reduction.
Hey, Mark. I need you to focus up here. I have a whole category that I dedicated to you.
In a game that my team lost. That's fantastic. That's such a dedication.
Yes, Mark.
Please.
Yes,
I
Mark.
can't wait for next week.
No, he's on about last
Mark,
week in the Prem.
Mark, I'm being serious. I'm being serious. I can't tell you what questions they are, but right now you're losing, and I'm on your team somehow.
So that
Yeah,
means
but
you're
you wrote
losing.
them, so you can't. You can't.
Tom, go ahead. Pick the next category, Tom.
Yeah, I should
So
be
can
down
we
here in the
do
middle then.
last week in the Prem, the 600, please?
Tom, you can. You can do that. No.
No, you can't.
No.
Come on, hurry up. I'm watching the Rangers are playing right now. I'm wasting my time doing this nonsense.
You shouldn't be doing that. We should put this on the screen in the middle while we play. Okay, what was
last week in the Prem for 600 was tough.
Yes, please.
Southampton came back from 2 goals down to draw with Tottenham due to what well-known truth?
Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding.
That would be John.
Spurs suck.
I'll take it. It's Tottenham sucked, but that is also correct.
Tom, what do you want to do? You pick the category, Tom.
I think we should. I think we've been fairly strong so far on Know Your Furpo. So let's try 500, please.
Know Your Fearpo for 500. Why does Junior Fearpo's calendar go straight from March 31st to April 2nd?
Ding, 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 ding.
That would be Gary. That is not Gary. Sorry, I heard somebody else. Somebody from Tom's
team. Ding, ding, ding.
Anyone from Tom's team?
Ding, ding, ding. He's no fool.
Because no one fools Junior Fearpo. That is correct.
Oh my God, the dad jokes have leaked in. Who let the dad jokes in?
It's been a while since I've done trivia, Mark. I had to kind of blend them all.
Oh, we can tell.
Yeah. Gary shows absolutely no interest whatsoever.
I'm terrible at this thing.
Know Your Furpo.
I'm with you, Gary. I'm with you, Gary.
400.
Football isn't the only sport Junior has played. In fact, he used to play the most popular sport of his home country, using a broomstick and a ball made of socks.
Quidditch.
Ding, ding, ding.
I was going to say that, but I can think of what I can remember how you say
points
it.
for Quidditch.
Ding, ding, ding.
That would be that would be anyone from my team? No.
Ding,
Okay,
ding, ding.
Tom.
Well, he's from Dominican Republic, so I'm guessing it's baseball.
It is baseball. All right.
I only know that because they won the World Baseball Series. I was looking it up on Wikipedia.
I guess you know your Fearpo.
Whoa, this year? Tom?
No.
Oh,
No, it was in like 2013, something like that.
Yeah, Japan won this year.
All right, what's up
Can we
next?
do?
All right, Tom.
Can we do Stoop Derby, Wolves, Leeds, 600, please?
Mark, I need you to pay attention here, okay? Can we not do 600 yet? Can we build up to 600, please, Tom?
Okay, yeah, we'll
Start
do
with 100 then.
Stoop
Start
Derby,
with 100
Wolves
then.
Leeds for 600.
This is the first season that Leeds have completed a league double over Wolves since they won the league in which year?
Ding,
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 ding.
ding.
That would be Ben.
89-90.
1899?
No, 1989-1990 season.
1918.
1989. 1990.
1918.
Lolo's saying that he's,
I just keep hearing 1918-9. Sorry, and once I heard it, I can't unhear it. It's like
So Lolo says he's like a little
I don't
iffy
even
doing the
understand
trivia,
question.
but
The
he's
question
in
is very
mid-season
hard to
form cheating.
understand.
We've
I
got
am
0 points
working
over
my
here.
ass off to cheat right
got
now.
0
I am
points over
working
here.
my
You're
ass
saying
off
we're cheating.
to cheat.
We're
My
terrible
team's
cheaters.
not even fucking
Right.
trying. They're not even fucking trying.
Ding, ding,
Jesus
ding,
Christ.
89-90 season.
Italy
he
Jet
right?
is
1989,
like
1990
writing a
season.
blog. Mark is reading a newspaper,
On the crapper.
and
Gary
Gary
just doesn't
is
give a
building
shit.
some IKEA furniture right now. I don't know what is going on.
Those look like IKEA instructions.
Right.
Guys, it is not 1989. Did you win the
Ding,
league
I
ding,
in
don't
ding.
89?
understand. I don't
Yeah,
understand
89,
the
90.
question.
Ding, ding, ding.
1989, 1990. We won the.
Is
we
it
won the
1973, 74?
The last time Leeds United won the double over the Leeds, they won the league. They
won the league in
last time they did the
1990.
league double over Wolves. They won the league.
73-74. Ding, ding, ding.
There you go.
73-74.
There
You
Yeah,
said
you go.
I
that.
would never know that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You didn't
but you
say it
can
right,
guess
Mr.
because
You
it's
did.
years.
You did,
didn't
Tom.
say right.
Just
You didn't say you
years.
said it wrong.
Scooby said it too.
Oh, John, I can't
And,
see any of the
oh,
comments
okay,
right
all right.
now. I got it. My screens are all fucked.
All right.
My
Go on, David. Pick one.
No,
Oh,
you
I
don't. You
don't know.
don't.
I
You don't
can't
have
even
to worry
see
about that. You watch Rangers, man.
all right.
You want me to put
right.
Rangers on back here?
No, you got it right.
Yeah,
here,
we can't do that.
All right.
Well, we
Stuart
put it on
You get
for me.
Derby,
demonetized
Arsenal,
for
Leeds,
probably saying cunt 20 times.
Can you put
Yes,
Rangers
Tom.
on for
Derby,
me?
Arsenal, Leeds 100. Arsenal, Leeds 100, please.
The last time these two met, it was a 1-0 to the Arsenal, with the Gunners taking 9 shots in the match. How many of those were in the second half?
Ding,
Ding,
ding, ding.
ding, ding.
John?
7.
No.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mark?
You guys did that in
9.
harmony.
All 9.
No.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ben?
None.
No, that was
Ding,
what
ding,
Mark
ding.
said.
Ding, ding,
Ding,
ding.
ding,
Harry.
ding.
I said
One.
9. I said
One.
all 9.
Oh, either way, no.
One.
Gary, no, sorry.
Ding, ding, ding. 4.
John? No.
Ding, ding,
Andy
ding.
says
Ding,
2.
ding,
Ding, ding.
Italy Jet?
Ding, ding,
Was
ding.
it
10.
No. God, damn, there were 9 shots. My team sucks so bad.
Ding, ding, ding. 8.
Why do we have a
0-0.
Man, I'm gonna
0-0.
jetpack out of here. Nice to meet you.
This is
0-0
how
shots
collecting
on
the
goal.
protection money works, isn't it?
8.
They come round to collect the protection money. You owe 9, so we want 10.
2
Bandy had it. Bandy had it.
Okay, good. So
I said
Well
2
done,
as
Bandy.
well. You said no.
yeah, and you didn't say 2. You said
How did you end up
no.
on
You didn't
minus
say 2
100?
because
we are
that's what they
terrible.
get for those fucking answers, Tom. That's what they get
Okay.
is minus.
I think it
100
was a
points.
10. The 10 was where
Understandable.
that's when he lost it. We lost
Yeah,
it with
I
the
don't
10.
know why I
Christ.
asked after that last minute. Yeah.
All right, let's go for Know Your Furpo for 200.
Oh,
You're gonna take all the good ones. Here you go. Junior Firpo hasn't had a ton of international caps, but maybe after this season he'll get a bit more notice. What country is he from?
Ding,
Ding, ding, ding.
Not Tom.
Ding, ding, ding.
John?
Ding, ding, ding. Dominican Republic.
You bunch of racists.
I mean, Tom said it earlier.
He's also
I know he said it earlier. He ruined. Tom
Blah,
was like,
blah,
"Oh,
blah,
by
blah.
the way, Junior Firpo, here's all the information you need to know about him."
I didn't know there were
And we're
rules
done.
on which
We're
category
done
you
with
could
this
pick in which
category.
order.
I'm sorry. I was just excited.
I
and
spent
trying to
hours
explain
on this,
why
Tom.
No, I was trying to explain what I was about to say by baseball in case it turned out that it wasn't baseball.
You spent hours trying to cheat. I don't know how long took you to put
Trying
this
to
together.
cheat. I don't even.
Let's go
win.
for Furpo for 300.
Purchase for $15 million. If Junior was sold to another club for $137 million, which is his current value according to Tom, how much of that would Barcelona get?
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding,
Ding,
ding.
ding, ding.
That's Gary.
They would get his mustache.
How much?
Damn it! You stole the joke, you bastard.
Lolo? How much?
Bonus points, but then minus
ding,
bonus points for Mark
ding,
having
ding.
the only joke that, like, for you two not being able to coordinate 2 decent jokes, and you both piggyback 1 fucking joke. So you have 0
Lolo?
fucking points.
What team would get what? What
Barcelona
team?
would get how much money?
What team?
Ding, ding, ding.
What team?
Barcelona.
There you go.
Barcelona. Thank you very much. Barcelona.
22
What?
million.
Ding,
How
ding,
much would
ding.
Ding, ding,
Barcelona?
ding. Ding,
Barcelona.
ding, ding.
Tom.
Is it 13.7 million?
It is, but it's also like more than that. So
Ding,
I
ding,
mean,
ding.
there
Ding,
is
ding,
that
ding.
much in there, but there's also
22.8 million.
additional
Ding,
money.
ding, ding.
Mark.
Yes, Mark.
Ding, ding, ding.
27.4.
You are correct.
Mm.
27.4 million.
I knew it was either 20 or
Exactly.
10 or 20%.
Oh, I think there was some high signs going there.
No, 20% is a pretty standard. You know, it's a pretty standard the buy-in clause or whatever. You know, it's
And
like,
you just
know.
opened
The
up
buyback
like
clause,
Google's
yeah.
calculator or what?
No, I can
Buy
do
someone
math in
who's
my
good
head.
manager.
Thank you.
You can do 137 million in math in your head.
20%.
Get that
numbers.
for,
Not
2
hard.
times 10%.
Right, 10%
Not hard,
plus
man.
10%.
Yeah.
10% was 13 point.
13.7.
You know, was
Yeah.
whatever it was. I don't fucking know.
13.7.
But yeah, I got
13.7.
27.4.
I gave the
motherfucker.
right answer. Is the
No wonder
mustache.
why he doesn't
That's all
want to
that
give the
matters.
right answer. He gets mocked for giving the right answer.
Mark,
Stupid.
you get to
I
choose.
can't see the board, so I don't know where to go.
It's 20.20%. That's the next question.
Let's go last week in the Prem for 100.
Making it 14 to date, this team has given away the most away goals since the World Cup break.
Ding,
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 ding.
Mark?
Them dirty Spurs.
Yes, girl. Yeah, girl. Get it. You're on the come up with 400 points. You got it. Come on, Mark. Let's go.
Last week in the Prem, 200.
We got 4 minutes.
Set piece Sean. A 2-2 draw against Chelsea saw yet another set piece goal for Everton. How many of their 7 goals under Dyche have come from set pieces?
Ding, ding,
Ding, ding, ding.
Mark?
6.
No.
Ding, ding, ding. Ding,
Ding, ding,
Harry?
5.
No.
ding, ding.
Tom?
ding, ding.
4.
You are correct. It is for another shot in the dark question.
Can we do
All right, Tom.
Wolves Leeds 200, please?
This was the second win in 4 matches for Leeds United since a... Oh my God, I'm so sorry about that. This was the second win in 4 matches for Leeds United since appointing their new manager. As many as them they managed in their previous how many matches?
Ding, ding,
Ding,
ding.
ding, ding.
One of you guys.
23.
You are not correct.
So that we get it right then, right?
Yep, you got it, Gary.
Thank you, Ben.
There you go.
Put those 100 points in your total.
I didn't do it. Okay, moving on. We're going to go to Stoop Derby. Arsenal leads last season's 4-1 thumping of Leeds United by Arsenal saw the Whites get a consolation goal late on with a foul by who? And a penalty converted by who?
Ding,
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 ding.
Ding.
That would be
Ben.
Mark.
That was Ben.
To me, that was Mark. Sorry.
Is my mic not working again?
I can't
I didn't
hear
hear you
What
at
are
all.
you saying?
Same old shit.
Whose idea was it for trivia to come back?
Is there a time limit on this?
Mark, say the fucking answer.
I'm waiting for you guys to shut the fuck up.
No, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
All right,
Mark.
so with a foul bite, if it might have been Shaka.
All right, Tom.
And a penalty converted by Rodrigo.
Tom, it's your team's turn.
I was going to say what Conche said. Whether it's right or wrong, I know it's Rafina, but I think it was Ben White that found him.
It was absolutely Ben White on Rafinha.
Oh shit, that's right. He was still with the team last year. Huh.
Yeah, because everybody was like, "Oh, look at Ben White just trying to do something in a 4-0 win." Like what should have been just a comfortable 4-0 win. It was like, oh no, Ben White's gonna go.
No. Ben White's Leeds always leads. Ben White's Leeds. That's what he said.
Fucking love Ben White. I fucking love Ben White.
You just didn't last year.
No, I did last year as well.
And to keep with the theme of the show, you can too for just $7. Love Ben White.
That's creepy.
This guy's pushing it, man. He's pushing this product out.
What product is that?
I don't really want to know, but he's just keeping.
All right, Tom.
Whatever you think love is for $7.
Last week in the Prem, 300, please.
Arsenal defeated Palace to mark their 22nd win of the season. How many total wins did they have last season?
Ding, ding,
ding, ding.
Gary.
16?
No.
Ding, ding, ding.
Tom.
Was it 21?
God damn it, Tom. I thought you were going to get it and I hit the button. It's not.
Ding, ding, ding. 22.
Worst game show host ever.
Mark?
Nope, that's wrong, but there's the answer.
Mark?
Ding, 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 22.
I gave your team those points, and now I'm taking them away. So just letting you know, they go over to Tom anyway because you
I finally get an answer right.
You want to fucking play. You want to fucking play.
Thank you, Lolo.
We'll take last week in the Prem for 400.
Yeah. Bournemouth lost to Villa 3-0, making it 8 losses in their last 9 away matches. Which club did they last beat away?
Ding, ding,
Bournemouth,
ding, ding.
the shitty fucking
ding,
team.
Ding, ding, motherfucker.
Mark.
Wolves.
You are correct. You get some proper points today. You're getting close.
Well
Mark.
done, Mark.
Have you done pageants before?
The last week in the Premier League 500.
Have you done pageants? I'm just wondering. I'm just.
So don't care.
Gary's trying to do his own pageant on his OnlyFans. That's what he's trying to do.
Whoa!
Look what you're for, Lolo. That's
I told you that in secrecy. You're supposed to put that out there.
I gotta show you Be Grateful called Buff Babies. I'm not doing Buff Babies. All right, Mark.
500 last week in the Prem.
Brentford drew with Leicester 1-1, yet Tony didn't score. The second highest scorer for Brentford did. Who is that?
Ding, ding, ding.
Ben.
Burmore.
No.
Ding, ding, ding.
Other Brentford
Ding,
players.
ding, ding.
Not.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
I heard Tom.
Tom and Mark.
Edward.
Yano.
It's neither of them.
Oh, okay.
Ding, ding, ding.
Jensen.
Edward plays for Palace.
Yeah.
Then who am I thinking of?
Palace.
Well, at least I picked a player that plays for him. Hold on.
No, you can't look it up, Mark.
I'm gonna look it up.
Is Bandy right?
Because I want to know who I'm thinking of. I know it's wrong, and I won't chime in anymore. But who am I thinking of?
If you're thinking
Whitaker.
of
No, I know who that is.
I think I had him. Ding, ding, ding. Jensen?
It is Jensen, Matthias Jensen.
I said Jensen.
Well done, John. Well done, John.
You didn't ding, ding, ding. Sorry.
It's okay, Ben. We're on the same team.
Yeah, go on, John. You carry it for us.
All right, John.
Let's see. Let's go for 600 for Stoop. 300 Stoop Derby Wolves Leeds, because you know how anal you are about going in order.
We don't have to. Just some of them. It's better to go. A back and forth thriller of a match ending 4-2 in Leeds United's favor, but who was the man of the match?
Ding, ding, ding.
Mark?
Michael Salisbury.
You are correct.
I was going to say
Salty.
Salisbury. Deliciously
Mark's
salty.
doing that Salt Bay thing going on there.
Deliciously salty. Jesus fucking Christ.
You spelled favor wrong, though. There's a U in there.
I told you I had you, Mark. Come on.
Wolves Leeds 400.
The fourth goal came late on as Wolves were hoping for a last-minute equalizer. What controversial event led to the goal?
Nothing
ding,
whatsoever.
Mark?
Michael Salisbury to look at VAR only to do nothing to egg on the Wolves.
You are correct. Traore was clearly fouled.
How was he clearly fouled?
But then
It doesn't matter. Those are just the answers. Those are just the
It was
answers,
two-
Ben. I
it
have
was
no
two
control.
phase play.
I have no
I
control.
thought we
over
talked
this.
about this last week, man. This is just trivia.
I have zero control over this. All right.
Wolves Leeds 500.
Johnny was shown a red card for an awful tackle, but another Wolverhampton player was red carded as well. Who got it, and what was the odd thing about that one?
Ding, ding, ding.
Mark?
It was Mateus Nunes who got the red card, and the odd thing is that he had to be pissed because Diego Costa had to hold him back.
Oh man,
so much there.
I can't give you the points.
He was substitute. He didn't even get on.
No, he wasn't even.
David, you got
unused.
Unused substitute. Yeah, Mark, yours
Well,
was
I agree with Matt.
Who viciously attacked an official.
Viciously.
The official
you know what vicious is, David. You said it would have laughed.
The official takes a step back and bumps into three people, and the referee from across the pitch goes, "Oh yeah, dude, you're a red card."
Wait a minute. What can I hear?
Yeah, it's nothing but stupidness.
Oh, it's those Wolves playing again.
Was it you who sent the bomb to Ellen Road, Mark?
Was it me?
Yeah. Was it
Why?
you?
Why Ellen Road can fall down on its own? It's so old. I mean, it's like I've been in like high school gyms that are better.
The Molyneux ain't much better.
I've never
The
been.
largest
so I'll
ever
take your word
Leeds
for it.
United victory over Arsenal was a 6-1 pounding the year that Serpico, The Exorcist, and The Sting were topping the box office.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
John.
72?
Later.
No.
Ding, ding, ding.
78.
Yep. Mark?
74.
Ding, ding, ding.
There you have it.
73.
It is 73. It is 73. Thank you very much. It was a 73-74 season, but it was in 73 when that happened. So
blah blah blah.
Oh my God!
And I think
blah.
John and I are the only two here that have seen all those films.
I never saw The Exorcist. I was too scared.
I've seen them.
Yeah, that's a scary one.
Seen them all.
All right, let's go. Wolves lead 600 because Tom is falling asleep.
Okay. Bitch Fest bonus. Meh, 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 meh. What are your favorite things to scream at the refs and VAR when a decision doesn't go your way?
Ding, ding, ding.
You do
Ding,
not
ding,
need to
ding,
ding 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 for a bitch fest bonus. You just have to yell
pick
them
a
out, and
keeper.
I will dish out
Pick a
points.
keeper.
Blind. Stevie
Yeah.
Wonder impersonator. How did Stevie
If
Wonder
it was
get a
Shaka,
referee's
that would
license?
be a red card.
Ding, ding, ding.
Pick a keeper.
keeper.
I
You
just
already
can't
said it.
take this shit anymore.
Jacko, fucking
This is
fuck up.
Never
garbage.
scream anything. Just accept the referee's decision.
Lolo
just-
cheating to you.
Are you
That is
kidding me?
terrible.
You
Take that
fucking
back.
wanker.
How is this happening
Fucking
time and
wanker.
time
He's a
again?
racist.
What do
He's
we have to
leftist.
do?
Keep 'em coming.
Aggressive running.
Mob doesn't love you.
Nick
Oh,
Pope
God
is
doesn't love you.
totally innocent in that situation.
You were
What's the
you were
scoring
adopted.
format on this?
The cameras are always in the right spot.
Your old lady is a whore.
Spurs suck dick.
Whoa.
They need to check
What?
that referee's hard
What?
drive on his computer.
Good one.
What happened to our
Screaming that at the
time?
ref, Mark.
Oi.
Good one. All right, that's it, guys.
I would never
You
let
got all
that
the bonus
referee
points
be
you
on the
could ever
Full
get.
Nelson podcast. And I'll let anyone be on the Full Nelson podcast, but not that ref.
We're getting there. What, we have 3 more left?
All right.
Lolo's falling asleep getting the answer off.
In October 2021, these two met in the League Cup with both sides registering. This is Arsenal Leeds, by the way. Both sides registering 14 shots, with Leeds having 5 on target and Arsenal's 4. What was the final score?
Ding,
Ding, ding, ding.
That was Ben. And then
That was Ben.
Tom. Yeah.
Was it 3-0 Arsenal?
Nope.
Nope.
No.
Ding, ding, ding.
Tom?
2-0 Arsenal.
It was 2-0 to the Arsenal. I love giving you points for you reminding me.
And Jimmy
when
got
we're
that
done.
too.
All right, here we go. In their first match against Arsenal back in the top flight, Leeds hit the woodwork 4 times and drew 0-0 against Arsenal, even though Alioski shithoused this fella into a red card.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Harry.
Harry, woke up.
Hey!
Kanajaka!
And that was a 15,000 point question.
Bullshit. Go ahead. Yeah, keep going. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Come on.
we know,
keep going.
John, it's okay.
That's it. Sorry.
Oh, we came that close.
And let's see. Oh, sorry. The Stoop crew wins it with 100 points more.
I got a question right, and we didn't win. That's terrible.
Get used to it.
Gary, stop playing the victim card again.
Yeah, that's my job.
Oh, that was fun.
I hope you're not going to behave
right,
like
guys.
Mark
Well-
did if we beat you tomorrow, Gary.
If what?
I hope you're not going to behave like Mark did if we beat you tomorrow, whinging about referees.
I doubt that's going to be the case. I doubt.
Speaking of tomorrow, Gary,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
what's going on tomorrow?
So tomorrow, Mr. Tom, I think will be joining me. We'll be on game
don't think I
time.
will.
So it says you're not going to join me.
I haven't decided yet.
Oh, okay. So Mr. Tom, whenever he says that, he'll join me. So we'll see him at 10 a.m., 3 p.m. You guys in the UK for the start of the game, and we'll chat it up. And we talk about all the other games that are going on as well. So join us tomorrow, and then on Monday we'll do a recap of the games at 7:30 p.m., 12:30 a.m. for you guys across the pond. See you there. Thank you.
Cool. And now I think a couple of other people have shows going on. Who's this?
Yes.
I am all over everything NYJ. I do a lot of Jets content, West Ham, Toronto FC, and I'm starting to do a Red Sox show now. I'm on the NR Hour on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and the Premier League show on Tuesdays.
If I would have known that.
You wouldn't even put it up, wouldn't you, John?
I wouldn't have said
I just killed them right here. I kill a lot of people this week with the whole
The
Yankees Red Sox thing.
Oh, Jesus.
But
All
yeah,
right,
I'm everywhere.
You're gonna have to send me the info for that so I can.
Oh, I'm not sending you shit.
Right. And I think there's one other person that has stuff going on, right?
And it's the Fool Nelson podcast as well.
And what do you have going on tomorrow?
Oh, yeah. Well, it's a long weekend for myself because we'll be covering night 1 and night 2 of WrestleMania on Saturday and Sunday.
Wow.
Starting at 7:45 Eastern, 12:45 AM. And yeah, I did take Monday off for work to recover. So join us.
Cool.
Well, fantastic, fellas. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. We've had a good old time. And if you find the link back in the comment section somewhere back 20 minutes ago, we can put it again. We'll be backstage for a minute. You can come and hang out with us backstage if you like. But thank you guys very much. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Gary.
Yep.
Thank you, David. Thank you,
Yeah,
Tom.
I'm a baseball
Ben,
fan, just like
everybody.
you. So there you go.
Thank you guys very much. We will see you guys next week. And please, I hope all of your teams lose except for Gary's.
Yes, sir.
Blah, blah, blah.
Peace out.